Okay, here we are. We are live. Good morning. How you doing today? It's your pal Uncle Bruce, unshaven. I've got to go for my massage later today, so I'll shave later. But I'm here. Don't mind the look. Today's date, Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Thank you for joining me. Today is Sofi Day. The earnings came out this morning, pre-market, as expected. Everything was wonderful. The company delivered $858 million in revenue, higher than anticipated, 44% higher than a year ago. Profit was 8 cents a share. It was supposed to be 6. It was 8. They're 25%, no, 33% higher profits than expected by the street. That is how badly the street looks at SoFi. They're a third behind it, like 33% behind the company. They are so out of touch with reality. These analysts who are telling you that this is an overpriced stock based on valuations and trading at 15 would be basically all the stock is worth, they're all full of, you fill in the blank. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. Maybe they're being told by their people not to promote this company. I don't know. The company's revenue is expected to hit $3.37 billion this year. That's been upgraded. The company is saying they're going to hit 31 cents a share in earnings instead of 27 cents a share earnings that was earlier projected. They have upped their earnings guidance, and I think the company is being conservative, which is Noto's style. The CEO is just known for this. Membership growth up 34% in the quarter to 11.7 million members. A year ago, they were at 8.8 million members, and people were thinking, "Oh, they might make 10 million." They're at 11.7 now. We're probably going to see 15 million members, maybe in the current quarter, by the end of the third quarter. Certainly by the end of the year, we're going to be pushing 16 to 20 million members for this organization. This company is on fire. Product growth up 34% as well. It is doing incredibly well. Margins are good. Revenues are great. All the divisions are firing on all cylinders. And the company stock is about $22.90 to $23 this morning a share. It is up $1.95 in the pre-market, but the pre-market is dreamland. It's the Wild West. I will say, according to Market Watch, 12.5 million shares have traded. But if you go to CNBC, it's 14.1 million shares traded so far in the pre-market. And when we open the market, we'll really know what the situation is. I know a couple of things about the stock that you're probably familiar with. Number one, 133 million shares are still short on this stock. We were at 155 million short up until a week ago. The new number came out. It's 133 million. So the shorters have been buying back SoFi stock in the last month as it has reached this $20+ level. The all-time high for this stock, or 52-week high, was 22.74, set last week. We've been 23.30 this morning already. We're going to hit a new multi-year high, it looks like, today. 132 million shares. If we're up $2 a share on the opening, that means that the shorters are losing another $266 million on their position. A $20 stock and 133 million shares shorted against it is $2.66 billion in problems. These guys, whoever these people are, short this many shares. They're not short at zero. They're short at $5 to $8 to $10 a share. Some are short at 15. Some are short at 18. I mean, they're all over the place. Some might be short at 22.74 for all I know. However, every time this stock goes up $1, these guys are $133 million poorer than they were before. And now the question on some people's minds are, wait a minute, Uncle Bruce, isn't this coming to the end of July here? Yes, we are. Doesn't that mean that 1 month of the third quarter is already in the bag? Yes, it does. Has this month been a good month for SoFi? Oh, yes, it has. Have they made more money this month in July than they made last year in July? Oh, yes, they have done that by far. And so actually, the third quarter, which will be reported 90 or so days from now, they will report the third quarter, will be higher and even more unbelievable than this one. And that is true. I believe that. They will grow their memberships dramatically. They will grow the gross revenue. They will grow their gross profits. They will grow their products line, the whole 9 yards. And that's assuming no other corporate announcements are being done. You hear the sirens? Everyone's excited around here. So could the shares be $30 a share in the next 90 days? You damn right it can. And if the shares are up $7 from here, multiplied by 133 million shares shorted, what does that tell you? 900 million more in losses for the shorters if they want to maintain 133 million short position. In other words, their short position will work out at $30 a share to $4 billion. I think there will be margin calls and buybacks and forced buy-ins all the way along, and might start right at the bell this morning. We may open with 5 or 10 million shares right at the bell, of which a whole pile of those buys are forced buy-ins on short sellers. Oops, Houston, we got a problem if we're short the stock. Is there any pity from any of us around here? No, we don't give a crap about the short sellers. We're actually grateful for the short sellers because they have kept a bid under the stock and will likely keep one for quite some time. It's possible that between 23 and 30 bucks a share, there will be a turnover of shorters. Shorters will be blown out who are short at 10 and 8 and $12 a share, replaced by new shorters getting in at 25, 26, 27, thinking that it's going back to 15. This is the game. It's never going to end. I have a feeling, though, that the shorters are in for one hell of a disappointing bit of news when the time comes. I don't know when, don't know what day, I don't know what minute, don't know what week, I don't know what month, but there will be the moment where an announcement will be made by the S&P 500 listing committee that SoFi will be added to the S&P 500. It's a chartered bank that is becoming one of the 50 largest banks in America by sheer size, if not higher. Record profits, record earnings, record memberships, 20 million members. You can't ignore a company of that size as an S&P 500 committee member. And would you slip SoFi in before you slip Robinhood in to the S&P 500? Which company in the long run is going to make more money, Robinhood or SoFi? I know the answer, SoFi, without any doubt whatsoever. SoFi will out-earn Robinhood on a net earnings basis and will be solid. It won't be a speculative run or a high PE run. It'll be solid cash returns to investors. Anyway, congratulations to the team at SoFi. Congratulations to the viewers of this channel who have stuck by this stock since 2021 with all the SPAC bullshit that the SEC threw at every SPAC out there. This was a SPAC stock. This company was created at 10 bucks a share as a SPAC, and they survived. And they've gone through all the rule changes and all the complete garbage that the SEC threw at these guys through 2021 and 2022. And here we are on the way on the other side of that nonsense, now nearing all-time highs. Okay, thank you, everybody, and congratulations those of you who have bought the shares inside retirement accounts, in cash accounts, margin accounts, and just sat on them. Congratulations to those of you who have sold your shares quite some time ago and you moved into deep in the money calls so that you can write calls on your calls, poor man cover calls. Congratulations to those of you who have been writing calls as it is on the shares. Congratulations to those of you who sold these shares starting at $12 a share, 13, 14, 15, 16. You sold them all the way along and you immediately turned around and immediately wrote cash secured puts. Those of you who wrote 10s, 12s, 14s, 15s, 17s, $20 cash secured puts for Jan 2026 6 months ago. You were writing them with a year to go. You were getting $7, $8, $9 a contract. Those 20s this morning could be as low as 160, 180 a piece. They're out of the money, $3, and are going to go more out of the money. Congratulations to those of you who have rolled all of your cash secured puts from the 12 to the 15 to the 17 to the 20, and now you've been moving into the 25s for January 27. Congratulations for those of you who are taking $7.50 to $8 a contract off the table. Those contracts today will be in the 6s and maybe go lower because they're only $2 in the money. And now what's the future going to hold? Well, a number of you are going to look at this and go, you know, Bruce, I was going to roll my $20 Jan 26s into Jan 27 25s. However, with the stock at 23, why don't I just roll to Jan 27 30s and grab that premium instead? And I'm not going to talk you out of that. If you get the right offer, the right price, you might just want to make that move and go to an in-the-money contract, $7 in the money for Jan 27, because 3 months from now, the third quarter will come out, which will blow the doors off the numbers. And then in January, the end of January, guess what? The year-end numbers will come out where they will blow the numbers out again. And that's just in the next 6 months. This contract good for January 27, all right? By January 26, you may have a $30, $35 stock on your hands. Your puts will be out of the money. Whatever you're getting for them, 10, 11, 12 bucks, they'll be worth $4 or $5 each. And you will roll into 35s and 40s. That's right. You got it. Congratulations. Cash secured put writers. You're holding interest in on your money right now. You're watching your cash secured puts plummet in price. And you're going, this is easy. Uncle Bruce, I've never made money like this in the market before. Where were you 10 years ago, 20 years ago? My God, I can't believe it. Of course, there was no Sofi 20 years ago. We got to keep that in mind. There was no day trading through your telephone, commission-free 20 years ago. There was no such thing as automated systems through these apps that lets you write credit spreads and lets you write cash secured puts, and in an instant. That technology is only in the last year or 2 or 3, and we are taking advantage of it here as we follow the entire revolution of AI in the markets and automation and speed fills and complicated strategies. Incredible. Congratulations to the viewers of this channel who've been taking classes that I've been offering since 2021 on how options trade. What's a stock option? For God's sake, Bruce, what is a call option? What the hell is a put option? Why do they exist? How do they work? And what is this premium and book value crap? And what does this days to expiry mean? And when's the time how do I physically write them? And how do I get out of this kind of a trade? I know how to get into it, but why do I get out of it? On and on we go. 19 lessons wait for you on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. As I've said a few times, if you are serious about making money in this market, you have to become the casino. The casino is the investor that writes options, doesn't buy options, writes them. You sell your option. You sell the option. That's the first move you make. And then you buy it back later for a lot less money. And you have everything going for you on the options demise as a casino. Casinos generally almost always win each and every time. And if you are serious about making money, you have to convince yourself. And it's brutal, but you got to get off your big fat ass. And you got to do something about it. Stop bitching about your life. Stop bitching about your job. Stop bitching about the world in which you're in, and change your world. And one way to do it is learn how option writing is done and become an option writer, because you do not need $1 million account. You don't need a $100,000 account. You don't need a $10,000 account to become an option writer. You could become an option writer with $3, $4, $5 grand already. And there are people here who are option writing $1,000 $1,500 trades at a time to get into it, to see if this is for them. And the best part about being an option writer or learning to be an option writer is you don't have to take all 19 of my classes. I'm not trying to ship them all on you and shill my way into your world. Take class number 1 and number 2. If you're really serious, grab the first 2. Rewatch them as many times as it takes until you get it into your head. It's in plain English. There's no quizzes, no tests. Once you've taken class number 1 and 2, open a brokerage account with any of these outfits and open a practice account as well. And that's where you can do pretend trades. And now you can do pretend option writing trades with no risk whatsoever to see for yourself. If you open an account with 10 or 20,000 bucks and you do $5,000 option write positions, 3 or 4 at a time, different stocks, different strategies, which one works for you, which one turns you on, which one turns you off. And you're doing risk-free trading in practice accounts, learning at the same time how options work. The normal pattern around here has been people take these classes and they start to write options and they dip their toe into this with 1 or 2 or 3 contracts here and there. And after about 3 months, they are so addicted to the money they're making. They change everything. They completely change their asset base. They get out of underperforming mutual funds, underperforming ETFs. They change their control on their 401ks. They take over their retirement savings and become self-managers and become option writers using conservative option writing strategies to take money off of this market, which is what the insurance companies do. The banks are doing it. Pension funds do it. All these major, huge institutions do this work and make a lot of money from the gamblers who are desperately trying to find a lottery ticket win on some of these option contracts. It's incredible how much capital is risked in a silly way by people who do not know what they're doing, think they know what they're doing. They think they're smarter than the market, and you can't talk them out of it. They're the same people who play hunches at the racetrack. These are the same people that play hunches in every casino around the world, thinking that this machine is going to pay me off, or this blackjack table is going to be my blackjack table. You are a casino if you hang around here a while. You're going to become a casino, and you're going to be a long-term income generator, and you're going to be doing this for as long as you want, the rest of your life, long after I'm long and gone. Congratulations, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal, where people around here make money writing stock options. It's nothing fancy. It's not complicated. We don't get into crazy derivative strategies that are done in jet planes at 40,000 feet between entrepreneurs. This is basic option writing that is done around here. Calls, puts, and spreads. It's really simple. The hardest thing to do is to get off your big fat lard ass and learn it. And that's as brutal as I can make it, as simple as I can make it. I have had, over the years, so many people ask me, how do you do this? And I tell them, you got to take the classes to really learn. And then they shut it off. They just go, I can't do that. Eddie Martin did it. Way to go there, Muddy. Andrea did it. Rasmus knows what they're doing. Richard knows. Hector and Sharon. Hi, Sharon. CKT, Stephen Butler, the man. Oh, GameStop just can't catch a break. Down it goes. Jesse, new member. Thank you for joining us. Memberships will be canceled at the end of the week as this channel changes format. But we'll get into that a little later. Doug, hey, number 21, SoFi dollar train. No stop on this train. Bama, babe, SoFi up, up, and away. Mitch, Thailand and Cambodia agree to ceasefire because they want a trade agreement with the USA. Peace through tariffs. Thanks, Mitch. Are you a Republican shill there, Mitch? The man, SoFi earning pre or post market. Legacy, good morning, everybody. Mandu number 5, good morning, everybody. Welcome all. Charlie, good morning. Charlie, how you doing? Chase, Rosita Parker's here. D.H. Ruda. Computer Whiz is here. Walter, Jason Laws, I like the stock. Jimmy, David R, Marcus here. Ryan, GameStop just goes lower and lower. When will it stop? Don't worry about GameStop. This is your opportunity to write cash secured puts on GameStop now. Andre, good morning. Let's go, Sofi. Thank you, everybody. Giddy up. Larry Titus, good day, sir. Number 59. I love it. Andre De La Torre, hello there. Corinne is here. Welcome. AJ is here. Ray, Sofi hasn't even gone global yet. Wait until that. Yes. Just watch out. Ren, hey, good morning. This is my first try on triple Q credit spreads. Your discussions made a lot of sense to me, so here we go. Well, we'll see how it goes. Qs are up today, 235, so we want to be careful about the upside. Make sure let it pop, and then we'll see what it wants to do. Hey, Stuart, good morning, everybody. Harry, Sofi is doing well for me. What is an average? Got in an average of 12. I'm not selling anytime soon. Giddy up, everybody. The man says, yeah, I'm thinking of rolling my Jan 26 GameStop 23 cash secured put. I'm a little upside down on it, but I'm thinking I can roll it to June 2025 and collect an extra $2 or $3. There you go. IPOE, baby, says Richard Carlin. James, good morning. Lucky 75 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you for these thumbs ups, folks. We would love to hit 200 as soon as possible. Matt, good morning, everybody. Number 25 here. Sharon, Bruce, would it be accurate to say SoFi isn't a bank? Rather, it has a bank. Well, it is a chartered bank. And it is running a phenomenal fintech business, extremely profitable, very, very good company. Anyway, there you go. What else is going on here? Matt, just kidding. Maybe 76 is closer to the right number. White Feather, you'll be as fine as long as you're far away from the market on those Qs. Weber, I'm number 83. Let's go, SoFi. Thank you, everybody. Welcome all to the program. I can't keep up with all your comments. Bama Babe, Uncle Bruce, you changed my world. Laughing out loud. Wendy, hi, Uncle B. ALA is here, number 87. Bobby, Uncle B, and are you going to be rocking a Komodo next week? I'll be in Japan, flying on Friday to Japan for 3 weeks. Really looking forward to this trip. Looking forward to posting videos for all of you from there as recorded videos. Jeff, I started as an option writer with only $3,500 last August with Uncle Bruce's classes. I think I'm going to hit my goal of being 100,000 by the end of this year. That's pretty unbelievable. Bobby, 100K so far, Jeff. Wow. Charlie, let's go, Jeff. The man, Jeff, 100,000 from 3,550 or so months. That's crazy. I started last June with $2,000. I'm now at 12, but I'm in the safer side of all my contracts. Robert, number 93, thumbs up for Uncle Bruce. And Auntie Jen, good morning, all. Stock markets with Brucers. And a TWB fan is in the house. Thank you for your support, Robert. I love you. Hey, Computer Whiz, I may have understood the 9 classes I got. Maybe you have. A Komodo dragon or a kimono. Jeff Glass, that's not all gains. I make a bi-weekly deposit to my account each paycheck, and I compound it, I think is what he's trying to say. The man says, that makes a little more sense. I have made 58% gains so far in that time. Lisa is in the house. Let's see how green my SoFi Jan 26 $20 cash secured puts are today. Mike is here. Some people call Mike Fitzgerald. I do that. Good morning. Take the classes, people. They're worth it. Thank you, Michael, so much. Lame Duck, I'm number 97, Bruce. You're going for 100 thumbs ups already. Vanessa, I was number 96 today. Lisa, Komodo is a dragon. Kimono is a garment. Bobby's going, oops, sorry about that. Thank you, White Feather. If I am in a kimono, I'll attempt to have a photo taken of me in a kimono, if it were to happen. I have no idea whether anything like that would happen. Let me get there. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the program. It's just short of 7 o'clock here in Calgary, just short of 9 o'clock in New York. We're 35 minutes away from opening for the session. We're trading at 22.71 on SoFi with now in excess of 15.5 million traded in the pre-market. 22.75 up 173. The high today, I think we saw 23.30, maybe 23, something like that for a bit. It's all pre-market activity. We have day trading and speculators going in and out, The opening is what it's all about. What kind of a block trade is the first trade of the day? Are we going to see 3 million, 5 million, 8 million, 15 million? I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you. If I had that stat, I'd say it. But there will be a bit of an opening here. Now, the question is, how many of the shares that trade right away, the first minute, how much of that volume is forced short covering going on? Are there brokerage firms out there who have put orders together to buy blocks and blocks and blocks of stock to cover short positions? And are there shorters, new shorters, looking to offload 1 million shares at $23 a share, offload 5 million between 22.50 and 23.50? Are they want to write 10 million short today, and they're going to take 10 million of buying and hand them 10 million of stock and say, let's roll this over. I'm the new shorter in town, way the hell up here. You poor bastards who got bought in and lost hundreds of millions of dollars, too bad for you. But I'm willing to take a risk up here. I don't know if that's going to happen either. I'm just a guy in front of a computer saying, welcome to the party, pal. It's great to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the move on Sofi. Can't wait for the move on GameStop and Rocket Lab. Continued move on Rocket Lab and big move on GameStop. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Fun times. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's see here. Ken says, hey, Bruce, I've been following you since traveling with Bruce, but I want to get back into the market and learn about options trading. How do I go about taking your classes? Just go to my website. Just go to my website. The link is down below. It's right here, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. Just get your butt over there, and you'll see the classes listed there. Just pick the one you want, grab it, watch it, and then move on to the next one. Start at number 1, take 2, go all the way up to 19 if you're serious about it. Class a week, 2 classes a week, 3 classes a week. How much time you got? How much of a hurry are you in to learn how to write options? Do you want to get into this seriously? Then you're going to do 3-4 classes a week. You're going to find a couple of hours for each class, and you can rewatch them as many times as you like. If you go to my website, if you do go there and you acquire a class and you've watched a half of it, and then you have to do a meeting, you got to do something, and then you come back and you can't find the link in your system, just send me an email. The links are in the website as well. I will send you the link to the class you've acquired so that you have it in your email now, and you can rewatch the link as many times as you want. You'll be able to rewatch the class as many times as it'll take to get the logistics. There's a headline here from Barron's: SoFi stock rises on blockbuster earnings. CEO says things can only get better. That's a headline in Barron's right now. That is 7 o'clock Eastern, or my time, 9 Eastern. It's out there. That doesn't hurt. 22.73 on the stock. There you go. Alrighty. So there you go. If you want to get to class, grab your head over to my website. Okay. Jim B. Hello there, Bruce. 2349. Dude, Uncle Bruce, are you worried that they might not have bagels in Tokyo? I don't recall seeing any when I was there. I don't know if I'm going to have a problem with that. We'll see. Lisa, traditional Japanese home stay local hotels will provide Yakuta pajamas to wear at night. There you go. John, good morning, everybody. Lisa, fashionable dragons. John Harpster, bagel time. Bobby, June 27 chain has opened on SoFi. Look at that. White Feather, I've said it many times, folks, take the classes and really learn this game. It's a great game. Thank you, White Feather, for that plug. Ken, thanks. Lisa, Anthony Noto will be on Bloomberg at 11:40 a.m. New York time. That's 9:40 my time. It's 2 hours, 40 minutes. We have a whole day of promotion coming up on SoFi. All day, Noto will be promoting the stock. It's what he does. It's not what our friend Mr. Cohen does at GameStop, but Mr. Noto does do it for SoFi. Thank you very much. Boy, if only GameStop would have bought 100 million shares of this company back when it was $7-8 a share, when I was begging GameStop to do that. When they had $2 billion in cash, they could have put $700 million into SoFi. They would be now sitting on $2.3 billion of stock from a $700 million position. But They didn't do that. For some reason, Mr. Cohen is busy doing other things and doesn't watch my show. But you'd think one of his surrogates would be watching the show and would tell him that, hey, Uncle Bruce says you should be buying some stock in this Sofi. Never got through. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I'm just helping viewers get richer, I guess. I guess viewers will just get richer. And we'll just kind of go from there. Okay, 22.83. We're moving up a little bit on Sofi. Maybe that Barron's headline is helping. I don't know. Volume now is 16.14 million shares on Sofi. Yesterday's volume for the day, 56 million. We're pushing 16.2 million right now in the pre-market. Welcome all to the show, and giddy up Sofi. There you have it. The man says, my advice is to get 25 grand ASAP as options contracts are factored in with dreaded pattern day trading rule. Crazy 49er, did I hear Uncle Bruce is getting a dragon tattoo? The man, hey, Mr. Cohen bought BTC. Hey, Robert, I bought back my 2 GameStop September 19, $27 covered calls yesterday for almost $30 profit in only 12.5% of the time of the contract. Those numbers work for me, and I'm now ready to sell them again when we get another pop above 24. Robert, well done. Savage of Wall Street, good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. 22.85 on Sofi, by the way. I hope everyone's doing well today and makes a nice chunk of change. Sofi had earnings and keeps killing it. My cash ticket puts are printing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Indeed, we are rolling. 22.99 right now. We're about to break 23 again. On Sofi, there it is, 23.03. It's moving higher through 23 now. Giddy up, everyone. I think the stock could go higher yet. I'm certain that the first month of the third quarter, which we're just finishing now, has been incredibly good for Sofi compared to the July of 2024. I think they have blown the doors off of last year's July. They will blow the doors off of August and September numbers. I am certain the third quarter will be another huge growth quarter in every metric. The stock, 25 to 30 a share in the third quarter should not be a shock to us. It really shouldn't. For those who are deniers, well, there you go. That's that. But analysts are way behind this stock. If you look at all the analysts who've done reports, very few even call the stock a $20 stock. Most analysts are in that $13 to $17 window with a couple under 10. What do you want? I think calling this stock a $15 stock target price is ridiculous. These guys are out earning their stock price. And going forward, I'm thinking in 2 years, this company will be an S&P 500 listed company. It'll be over $50 a share. Noto will be earning all of his stock options and along with his crew, and all of you will be extremely wealthy because of your Sofi investment, because of the patience you've shown to allow the company to grow into the earnings that we're seeing here. 3.3 expected billion dollars of gross revenue is now expected for this company. I think they're going to break 4 billion in revenue within a year. They will likely exceed 5 billion the year after, if not more. Their margins are improving. Every new member coming in now adds profits to the company. In the past, up until about 6 million members, they had to get to 5-6 million to break even because of their inherent cost base. Then they broke the 7-8 million membership levels, and they were profitable, and every member since has added profitability. Now that we're at 11.7 million, headed to probably 20 million a year from now, don't be surprised, 20 plus million members a year from now. This company will end up with 50 to 100 million members in America, not possibly adding into Canada or anywhere else, just the US. This is ground floor investing in banking. That's what we're talking about here. This is the ground floor. We're not in the penthouse. These guys aren't international, and we're hoping that it'll work out. It's not like we're looking at Netflix and comparing Netflix to Sofi. This is Netflix when it was only in America. And that was a long, long time ago. And that was millions of millionaires ago in Netflix shareholders, millions ago. So giddy up, kids. It's early days still for SoFi investors. And I think that the upside is going to be absolutely tremendous. The key here, one of the keys here, is S&P 500 inclusion. That will be a big question going forward. At 25 a share, we've got a $28 billion market cap company. At 35 a share, it's 38, 39 billion. Well in the S&P 500 realm. They would probably be one of the top 300 most valuable companies in the S&P if they were admitted at that point. I'm just guessing. I'm just a guy going, sooner or later, this chartered bank in fintech making this money and growing at this rate will be an S&P 500 star, and it will then move up the rankings in the S&P 500, which means the more valuable this company becomes, that means more shares of SoFi will need to be acquired by all ETFs that track the S&P 500 and all the sub ETFs that track banking stocks and tech stocks. This company could become a NASDAQ 100 company as well. So we are now talking hundreds of different entities, mutual funds, ETFs, and others that are going to need to buy SoFi shares as they become part of these indexes. That is stock being put away forever. That is free trading stock disappearing from the street. That means shorters have a real big problem, because to get out, they need sellers who have paper. And there are fewer of them around, the higher the stock actually goes. That is the reality of what we're dealing with here. I see it from all my years' experience. Palantir experienced that exact phenomenon when it was announced that they were going into the S&P 500. That stock went from 15, 20 to 40 to 70 to 80 to 100, and every level that stock hit, there were pessimists saying they're going to crash back to 15 a share. They're going back to 15 a share. It never happened. And now Palantir, 150, 160 a share, still not crashing. Trading at 500 to 600 times earnings on Palantir. SoFi ain't trading at a 500 time earning PE multiple at all. And even at $50 a share, this is not a 500 PE multiple stock. Shorters are in trouble. 2304 is where we are right now. The shorters are going to have their butts handed to them. 133 million shares shorted at last report. They already bailed out of 20 million shares, and now the stock has gone up again. So the problem persists. This is not a GameStop. I'm not calling this stock go to $400 a share, nothing like that. But the 30 to 40 level is very doable within the year. 23 today. Thank you very much. This is great. We're happy. We're up a couple of bucks here. That's a lovely thing to see. But this company is earning its price. It's not hoping to get to these kinds of levels on a PE multiple. It is generating revenues and building its base. It's a winner. I keep wondering when someone's going to take a run at it. I really wonder if an outside firm will take a run at these guys. There's no dominant shareholder here. I'm just a guy trying to figure it out. Pink Comb is hitting the knee emojis. Touch Grass is here saying, Savage, welcome. Uncle Bruce, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of hoping these idiots on Wall Street keep SoFi low for another year. I must get my hands on more shares. I'm never selling since SoFi hits a 160 a share. James, Uncle Bruce, I have SoFi cash secured puts, August 21s, January $22, January $23, and June $25. Roll them up and out right away, or wait until the day shakes it out. Well, let's see what the opening does. Let's see the first hour. See what happens. Look, I don't know. 23.38. We're back up to where we were an hour ago on the pre-market. Do we open at 23.50? Do we trade at $24 in 30 seconds? Do we trade at $25 in the first 15 minutes? Do we trade at $21.50 an hour from now? I don't know. James, you've got forever to decide what to do. In reality, you've got forever. You can wait all day today. You can wait till tomorrow. You can wait till next week. You'll know. You're going to look at those option chains, and if you see the price that you want to see, that you like, where you can roll from one to another, and it works for you, you're going to make it happen. You're going to get richer today. You're all richer today, kids. JD, so what about our $25 covered calls that we set for Jan 26? What do you think about those? Let's let the market open and tell us. The stock will tell you what to do. Do you have to make a move today on covered calls? No. Let's talk about this later in the show. Savage of Wall Street. Hey, James, why don't you just put stinkers out there and just buy them 21, 22 back, and then wait for the end of the red day and write 25s into 2027. There's all kinds of ways to play this. Jeff Glass, I bought back my Sofi June 26 $20 puts a few days ago for a 27% profit. Waiting a year for the remainder didn't seem to make sense. Took the cash and wrote 20s for August 29th. I might be buying those back today. There you go, Jeff. And then writing 25s further out. Savage Wall Street, what's up, my people? By the way, did anyone get to see that GameStop announcement? Was that a real thing or was it a fan-made? You guys see the video? I have no idea what he's talking about. Anybody want to comment on that? 23.30 on Sofi right now. Hey, Uncle B, Sofi, look at it go. He's just a guy, folks. So what can I say? Mike, my 2150 Sofi cash secured puts look pretty good today, to quote Larry David. Hey, Walter Young, Bruce, I'm looking forward to next week and the weeks after to see your future trades. Thank you so very much for the education you have provided us. You got it, Walter. You got it, buddy. I'm looking forward to it, too. Amy, good morning. Jason Laws, hey, well. Look whose stock price is higher than GameStop. Look at that. Look at that. That's right. SoFi is trading at a higher price than GameStop. Can you believe it? James, no FOMO, just neat. Aloha, says Roaring T. Jeff is here. And RJ, SoFi, $40, baby. Let's go. All right, 23.15. Welcome all to the program. Thank you again to all of you who have subscribed to this channel. Those of you who've become members and have been members of this channel for years, so much love to all of you. So many thank yous. I can't say it enough. Appreciate those of you who've been with us on these live broadcasts since 2021. It's been one hell of a ride, and we've only just begun. This channel will be making changes starting on Monday. I will be posting videos on this channel while I'm on the road out of Japan and then Singapore and Dubai and Europe. So I'll be trading, though. I'm going to start trading. The memberships will be closed out at the end of the week, and I will be trading my own contracts with Jennifer. We'll be doing our own option writing. I will let you know what I'm up to. I will tell you my thoughts on what contracts I kind of like, what I like to see, what kind of strategies I like. And you can join me any way you want, as an observer or as a participant. It is your call. But starting next week, Jen and I are trading too. We have 265 people answering the question of the day. Thank you for that. And also the thumbs ups have been coming in this morning. We're now sitting at 117 thumbs ups. 16 minutes until we open for the day. Keep hitting that thumbs up button for me. Help us out. We'd love to get to 200 ASAP. Welcome all of you to the program. 266 answers to the question, which is SoFi will trade at what price by the end of the year? Will the shares trade under $20 at the end of the year? 7% of the answerers think so. 7% of 266 people say SoFi will be under $20 a share at the end of the year. At the end of the year, $20 to $25 will be the price. 27% of the people think that. So about a quarter of you. 46% of folks answering this question, 270 now come in here. 46% say 25 to 30. That's where it's going to be, Bruce. Just a couple of bucks higher to the 30 range. 19% of you, however, are saying actually it's going to be over $30 by the end of the year. Because by the end of the year, Bruce, you're talking about August, September, October, November, and December. In 5 months from now, there will be the third quarter results posted on this company. That'll be 3 months from now. That means the end of August, September, the end of October. They'll post their third quarter results, and we'll be 2 months into the final quarter of the year. By the end of the year will be the third month of the final quarter. That'll be the year end, and by the end of January, out come the results. The stock will already be over 30 in anticipation of the year end results and new uplifting guesstimates for 2026. Could be a most interesting time. If it hasn't been already interesting, could be much more interesting going forward. What if in the next 3 months the company is announced that they're going to go into the S&P 500? What happens to the stock then? My God, all bets are off. It's going to be wild. I think around here there are going to be a few folks that are going to become millionaires. I have a feeling that several dozen of you here who have been following me through thick and thin, by the way, 2320 on Sofi, several dozen of you will be millionaires. Hundreds of you will be 500,000aires to millionaires. And I suspect thousands of you will be worth $100,000 to $500,000 just on your SoFi positions by the end of the year, several thousand. And then there will be tens of thousands of you who follow me who will be way up on your investments, and you'll have taken $2,000, $5,000, turned it into $15,000, $20,000, $40,000, $50,000, $70,000, and you will be going, I've never made this much money before in the market. I've never had this return before. I am not used to this. Congratulations and welcome to the party, pal. Those of you in particular who have been able to put SoFi into your retirement accounts when you've gotten out of the garbage that you used to hold in your accounts, whether you put it in there or whether it was managed by your former employer's money management outfit that you had to go with. I don't know. You got rid of those ETFs, you got rid of those mutual funds, you got out of those whatever investments, and you took control of your own account, grabbed SoFi at $7, $8, $10, $12, $14 a share. You wrote cash secured puts if possible, and you're now sitting on 23, 26 stock, and you're going to be sitting on $30 to $40 stock, maybe higher. Not too far from now. Congratulations to those people who are watching me, all of you potential retirees who were looking at a retirement account of $40,000, $80,000, $150,000 and going, how is this going to carry me in retirement in 8 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now? This ain't going to happen with the crap I've got. These 4, 8, 6% returns is garbage. I'm losing money to inflation. Not anymore. Thank you, SoFi, for outpacing inflation big time. It's not going to stop. It's going to go higher. I love it when I get messages from people who say to me, I got 20,000 shares in my RRSP in Canada. I got 20,000 shares in my IRA account. I got 20,000 shares in my 401k. I got people around the world are telling me I got 10, 20, 30,000 shares of SoFi. Because of you, I stuck this thing out. And now, Uncle Bruce, my God, 460 grand worth of stock with 20,000 shares in my hand. This thing doubles from here. I got $900,000+ in stock in SoFi. There's a retirement in my future. I have a shot, man. I'm not going to be one of those Social Security people hoping to God that my local politician doesn't screw me in the rear end by voting against my interests on Social Security benefits. Welcome all. Are you okay? Are you having fun out there, kids? Welcome all to the program. It's nice to see you here. Welcome to the party. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying to keep up on messages, and they're just flying by here. Thank you all. Giddy up. Let's move on here, folks. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm catching up to my comments. Where did I leave off? Thank you. Matt says to Savage, that trailer was real. GameStop and PSA joint venture, some sort of online vault for cards supposedly going to roll out later today. Something's going on at GameStop. Jeff, I also have SoFi Jan 26 $22 cash ticket puts that might need to get rolled up here. The big question is if I sell my $10 long calls today. Depeche, good morning. I was listening to the SoFi earnings call. Sean, just got charged for another month. Changed your mind or something? That's an automatic thing. Don't worry. It'll be reversed in the next couple of days. All memberships will be closed out by the end of the week. And any of you who've just got charged for a 1 month membership will get a refund because we're going to reverse it out. I just picked the day that I shut it down, and then YouTube does the refunding because they're the ones who are doing all the automatics, so don't worry about it. Savage Wall Street, hey, GameStop on X shows that beta invites go live today. So just wanted to know if anyone else saw that. I know folks on the Discord did. You probably could have. You probably could look it up online now. Again, I'm not sure what this means. What's the deal here? But 2301 on GameStop. Just it's only up 3 cents. I'm not sure what to make of it yet. Savage Matt, I figured there was something in the works, and I dig it. I saw all the Easter eggs, and I love the ape on the wall, tendies on the floor. Folks should check this thing out. Jesse, Jan 27, $30 cash ticket puts are trading at 12 plus. Well, that was last night. Remember, not sure about this morning. We open in 8 minutes. Murray from Tokyo, good morning, evening. Congratulations to all who are sitting on SoFi cash secured puts. Matt, the Savage of Wall Street, Nat Turner posted an article about the millions spent by younger investors chasing cards. CEO of PSA is on the GameStop board of directors. It's time to dominate the market. This is going to be fun. As a crazy 49er, I need more options chains to be released on SoFi. I'm sitting on Jan 27 20s and $25 covered calls. Savage of Wall Street, I bought back all of my covered calls on GameStop when it dipped to 21. Now, waiting for it to touch 30 so I can write some more covered calls. GameStop does what it wants. I cross my arms and I just wait. Lorraine, good morning, number 132 today. Ken Block, I'm a new member of this channel. It might be an automatic rollover. Ken, thank you as always. And all of you who've been members all along, thank you so much. Channel changes format shortly. Thursday is my last show. Day after tomorrow will be my last live show. If you can pop by and say hi and goodbye, that would be great. Love to have you. Let's go. Gilgo, welcome, Ken Block. Thank you, everybody. We start trading in 7 minutes. SoFi 2324 is the current last trade I'm looking at. The volume now 18.9 million. So we're approaching 20 million pre-market volume on SoFi. Welcome all to the program. Thank you again for being here, answering the question of the day. 300 of you have now taken a shot at answering my question of the day, and 141 of you have hit the thumbs up button with 297 people here right now. Hit the thumbs up button for me, please. We are 59 away from 200. We love to hit 200 thumbs ups every day at a minimum. Do me a favor, hit it now before we open for trading. We've got 7% of the folks who have answered the question. About 21 of you think that SoFi at the end of the year will be under $20 a share. That's surprising, but maybe it's not. 28% of you answering this question think the shares will be $20 to $25. 45% of you are thinking $25 to $30, and 20%, that's moving up now. 20% of you think the shares will be over 30 a share by the end of the year. I tend to agree with the over 30. I think we're over 30. I was thinking 20 to 25 by now a few months ago, and sure enough, here we are, 23.18 or so. But I think 30 a share by the end of the year and beyond is very, very doable. I don't think there's much of a stretch there. We'll see. Thank you again. 155 thumbs ups are here. 302 people are watching. There are at least 145 thumbs ups available. If every one of you hit that thumbs up button for me, I would be over 300 thumbs ups. And boy, would I love that. Please help me out. If you could please hit the thumbs up button right now, give us some momentum with that YouTube algorithm out there. Let them know, hey, we like this guy. Keep him on the air. Hey, come on. He's working his butt off for us. Come on. Thank you again, everyone. 19.2 million traded on your SoFi 2306. We are jumping 10-20 cents a trade now, coming in the final 5 minutes before the opening. Where we open, I have no idea. How many shares trade in the first 10 minutes? No idea. I expect it to be active. I don't think it's going to be boring. Bama Babe, I'm really becoming depressed about Uncle Bruce leaving the show. I guess I will have to find other ways to stalk him. There you go. Hello from Gustav. Joe, I like this guy. Walter, thumbs up number 156, Bruce. You got it, buddy. We love you. Thank you, everybody, for helping out the thumbs up meter. I mean it. I really want thumbs ups. They're free to give away, you know. They cost you nothing. 176 are in, 24 to go, 310 people here. Get me 200 thumbs ups by the opening. I beg you. 4 minutes to the opening. Hit the thumbs up button. Come on. Free. You don't have to pay anything to do it. I mean, come on. Thank you, everybody. Giddy up. Let's go, SoFi. Let's go with the markets. Go GameStop, please. Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready, folks? I'm ready. Rocket Lab, let's go, Rocket Lab. Why don't you go back up to 48, 49 bucks a share? I'd really like it up there around that 50 mark. I'm much more interested in Rocket Lab at 50. 45.24 up 23, up 13 cents at the moment. GameStop $23. SoFi 23.06, 20. I'm not sure what it's at. 23 bucks, 23.07. We're all over the place. Savage Wall Street. I remember when you'd make videos during those IPOE days, which is when I found you. I can't believe it's been 5 years. I'm going to miss you, old man. You've taught me so much. There are no words. Well, I'm not going away. I'm just not going to be live every morning for 2.5 hours nonstop. It's going to be recorded videos now, and there'll be more trade information for you on that because I'm going to start writing options. Giddy up, kids. Join me on this channel. There may be multiple videos a day. You never know. You never know. Thank you, everybody. 2 minutes, and we will start trading for the session. Let's take a look at our favorites on the pre-markets. What are we looking at right now? Rocket Lab is up 25 cents to 45.36. SoFi up 214, 23.16. GameStop just up a penny or two at 23 bucks. The Qs are up 268. We've got MicroStrategy up 276. Spire Global up 14 to 1070. Smart Rent 114 a share. Let's go. Smart Rent hit 115 yesterday. Apple is up 12 cents. Tesla up a penny. Microsoft up 331. Alphabet up 2 cents. Amazon up 133. Nvidia up 134. Meta up 149. Super Microcomputer at 59.80, down 25 cents. ASTS 53.90, down 32 cents. AI up a penny, 25.80. Palantir up 90. Unity up 3. We open in a minute. Goldman up 135. Cisco up 32. Spiders up 144. Netflix up 340. Pfizer down 6. ARC up 26. IBM up 99 cents. Uber down 173. HPQ up 4. Adobe up 97. Open Door is down 9 cents. Kohl's down 23. Krispy Kreme down a dime. And GoPro down a penny. Very quiet on those meme stocks that have been catching all the attention last week. We are about to open right here, right now for the session. We traded 19.6 million in the pre-market on SoFi, as best as I can tell you, and we're about to trade on the market. Thank you all for joining me so much. Crazy 49er, can you create an Uncle Bruce AI stock advice bot? I don't know what I can create. Sorry, Uncle Bruce, not the same. I do not think you realize the powerful impact you've had on some of us. Oh, I know. I appreciate it. Believe me, dude, Uncle Bruce, what you miss reading our chat comments, aren't you going to miss that? I mean, it's a big part of your morning ritual, you know. I'm going to be yelling in a hotel room in Tokyo going, well, I don't know who to talk to. Larry has rung the bells. We're here. DH, nee, Murray. Bama Babe, nice comment. Ken Block, thumbs ups for you. Thank you all for joining me. We are up and running. We're open for trading. We're open for business. Let's find out what the market has in mind, in store for all of you today as we watch this market. I show the Dow up about 9 points. Let's take a look at the refreshed opening, and we'll see what this market is doing. Welcome all to the program. 2342 is where I think SoFi is for the first trade of the morning. I think so, 23.54 on SoFi. The Dow seems to be up 21. We've got the Q's up 321. GameStop down 2 cents. Rocket Lab down a dime, but I'm not sure if they're open yet. SoFi, 25.6 million traded in the first trade of the day. 23.54 up 251 seems to be the indicated opening. 23.78 right now is where I think we are. This replaces the 22.74 multi-year high we had that was set sometime last week. Now we're over $24 a share, up $3 on the opening. The shorters are down 400 million right now with 133 million shorted. They're getting whacked big time. 24.30 on your SoFi right now. 24.39 with a volume of 24.48 with a volume of 28.3 million shares. Tremendous demand for the stock. I think there are shorters being bought in, whether they like it or not, and the stock is on fire. Thank you, everyone. Crazy sees it. Charlie knows. Bobby first print. Look at this. Bobby and Vilbus, they love it. 24.30. We are on fire here on your SoFi. We're up 15% to start the morning on SoFi based on phenomenal results. Is it a surprise to any of you that the results were as good as they were? Shouldn't be. If you're hanging around here, you know, we knew. We knew. We've always talked about SoFi's profitability, membership growth. Noto just running this thing beautifully. Look, is he motivated? Yeah, he's motivated. Giddy up, kids. Welcome to the party, pal. It's nice to have you with us today. Thank you for the thumbs ups today. Thank you for answering my poll question today. And thank you for always being here. Love having you. 199 thumbs ups. Look at that. 331 people answering the poll question. The question is, where will the stock be at the end of the year? There are people here saying the stock will be under 20 a share, 7% of them. 27% people say 20 to 25. That's where we are now. 25 to 30, 46%. We are 30 cents away from $25 a share already. Over 30, 21%. I think that number might go higher. Welcome to the party, pal. Your $20 cash secured puts for January 26 are worthless. They are out of the money, $4.87. Your $25 cash secured puts that expire Jan 27 are worth 18 cents book value. Congratulations, those of you who have written those for big money. And some of you might be looking at writing $30 cash secured puts as this market goes on. Thank you, everybody. Neat emojis from Charlie. First print, Bobby says, look at this thing. Holy crap, look at it go. GameStop is behind SoFi. SoFi has passed GameStop in per share values. Savage Wall Street up 20%, baby. Let's go. Charlie had a put spread on SoFi, 18 to 20s. August 1, it sold for 40 cents last Friday. Closed it this morning with a 2-cent stink bid. Easy peasy money. Thank you very much. Not too bad, says dude. Vilbus busted 25, baby. It's already doing it. 25.10 is where I see it. 25.11 is the high of the session right now on 40 million volume in 4 minutes. 10 million a minute going through here. Matt, I just closed my 8-1 SoFi $21 put I wrote Friday for 93 cents at 6 cents. Holy moly. Macaroni, we are moving. Ricardo, wondering what should I do now? I just bought back 4 cash secured puts for $1 at $18 strike. Buy stock and wait to go cash secured puts, or should you write $30 cash secured puts right now? Lisa, I realized a 72% profit on my SoFi Jan 26 $20 cash secured puts. Thank you very, very much. Depeche, $25 a share on SoFi. Wow, I love it. Look for volatility, kids. This ain't just straight up, but it's kind of fun, isn't it? Savage Wall Street, this sucker traded at 25.11. Bobby wrote $30 covered calls July 18th, bought back last night, ready for another $30 right today. Let's go. Bagel Babe, SoFi trading higher than GameStop. What year is it? Where am I? I like this game. I really like this game, Uncle Bruce. Welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you with us. I hope you're having fun. 24.56 with a high of 25.11 already in the first 5 minutes. 44 million volume. We do 10 million more, and that's yesterday's entire day. you add the pre-market of 20 million we had, we've traded 64 million this morning. That is more than all of yesterday. Not too shabby. Thank you. Should we sell covered calls on SoFi today? Well, you might write 25s, you might write 27s, you might write 28s, you might write 30s. Take a look at the chain, take your time, breathe, relax. Welcome to the new normal. We ain't going to $9.50 anymore. Hello. Look, at $25 a share, the shorters are down $4 today. They're down $500 million this morning in 5 minutes. I like this game. I really do like this game. Thank you all for joining me. My phone is dinging away. It's just a bunch of emails that, for whatever reason, my phone likes to show off. And so, you got emails. I don't know how to stop it. I wish I could. It's very annoying. But in any event, I welcome you to the program. 24.45 or so, 48 million volume on SoFi. GameStop down 9 cents at 22.91. It's trading below the price of SoFi. Well, now, Rocket Lab is up 6 cents. Make it 26 cents now. Rocket Lab is up 26 to 45.36. Go Rocket Lab, okay? Welcome, everyone, to the program. Let's go, baby. What else is going on here? Savage at Wall Street sold 5 $20 cash ticket puts last week on SoFi for $305. I just bought them back for $1.50, over 50% in 1 week. I'll reluctantly take that. No problem. This is exciting. There you go, Bobby. Need to find your notification list in your phone. You need to find that. Yeah. What is that? I don't know what that means. Welcome. Bobby, luckily after Thursday, you'll have a free 2.5 hours every morning to find it. That's right. I'll just use my Chat GPT app and I'll ask it, how do I make this stop that? Thank you, Bobby. 24.44 on your SoFi right now. GameStop 22.90, well behind SoFi's price. Very interesting. Rocket Lab now up 32. 45.43 on Rocket Lab. It's going up at the moment. Thank you, Rocket Lab. Microsoft is up 4.78. Apple down 7. NVIDIA up 2.44. Google up 72. Tesla down 2.99. Amazon up 20 cents. Netflix down 87 cents. Welcome to the party, everybody. ASTS down 82. HIMS down 102. MSTR down 4 cents. AI down 3. Supermicro up 17. Palantir 159.23, up $1.35. Palantir is trading at 663 times earnings. SoFi is not trading at 663 times earnings. One is way overpriced versus one well underpriced. Maybe they could meet in the middle. One goes to 80, one comes down to 80, and we could be friends. I don't know. I'm just a guy. What can I say? Thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning. 24.65 looks like another run coming in on SoFi. 24.73 looks like another shot higher. Might be happening. 52.5 million. We're equaling almost yesterday's entire day trade of 54 million for the day. We're just about there. We'll watch that closely, as we always do. GameStop down 9. Rocket Lab up 32 cents. Thank you for joining me this morning. Thanks again for these thumbs ups and answering the question of the day. 351 people have answered the question of the day. 205 of you have found the thumbs up button for me. Keep those thumbs ups coming in, folks. So appreciated. 319 of you are here. Welcome, 319 viewers from around the world. If you're enjoying the SoFi run, I'm very happy that is happening for you. And if you're looking for some additional profits into your account rather than just holding stock, you may want to consider becoming an option writer, which is what many people here do, if not almost all of them. And we're just cleaning up on option premiums. Thank you very much. We love gamblers handing us money. 24.37, 24.40. Looks like SoFi trying to reach the high of the day. 25.11 was it? Wasn't that the high of the day? 25.11, where we may have another run here. I don't know. We're up 3.37 on 54 million volume on SoFi. And it'll be curious to see how the short position numbers work out. 133 million were shorted as of just a few days ago. That's the official posting. The shares are $3-4 higher in the last little while, which means those shorters are down $500 million more dollars. Hey, $25 a share times 133 million shares means, do the math. 4 billion in shorts, 3.5 billion in short positions are being carried right now on Sofi. They're losing their butts right now as the stock just runs up. 24.58 at the moment. I'm just a guy in front of a computer just trying to tell you what the fact is. There are buyers out there who need to buy this stock, and they're losing billions of dollars. There you go. I've saw this before. I have seen this pattern before where short sellers get caught with a stock that pops way too far too fast in one hell of a short period of time. I remember it in like 2020, 2021. I remember there was a stock that would really run and would it'd be up 10-15% in one day or more, and shorters would just get their butts handed to them, and all of a sudden the street would come in and go, I'm in on this. Let's put it to these shorters. I'm wondering if that might be happening too. I'm just a guy. Let's just give him a break. It's just a guy. And meanwhile, NVIDIA, not too shabby. Z Estate, with the new format, what are we going to do with all the cash we have made? There's the issues. Pickcomb, ding, $25 SoFi cash secured 20 Jan 26. I bought them back at 170. They're under $2 now. Look at that. Bobby, stink ask out there, $30 Jan 26, 225 ask. There you go. Pickcomb, time to reload. 5D chess. The S&P 500 hasn't been this overvalued since the dot-com bubble. There you go. Vilbus just sold 10 $30 January 2026 SoFi covered calls for 205. Just wrote covered calls at 30 for 205. Brought in $2,000. Well done, Vilbus. James, my August SoFi cash secured puts instantly went to 80% profit at market open. I wrote them 10, 12 days ago. Giddy up. Welcome, James of the Misty Tree, to the side of the market where you can make money being an option writer. Thank you for joining us and being with us. Markets move up, markets move down. It's okay. Thank you very much. Let's go as option writers take the dough off the table. The Dow is down 19. There's nothing going on. S&P's up 11. NASDAQ's up 100. We've got VIX at 1480 down 23. We've got oil up 68 cents, 67.39 a barrel at the moment. SoFi is definitely the big winner here. Even though at 24.10 it's down $1 from its high, it's up 308 right now, doing just fine. Welcome all to the program, and I hope you're enjoying yourselves. GameStop is 22.92 down 6. Rocket Lab is sitting at 44.93 down 18. It got up to 45.50, now 44.90 on 1.3 million. So Rocket Lab is jumping up, jumping down, jumping up, jumping down. Welcome to the program, everyone. Well done. I love those comments where you're sitting on some serious profits in very short periods of time. Very, very nice. Noto will be making the rounds to the TV networks. He'll be at CNBC. He'll be at Bloomberg. He'll be probably on Fox. He'll be talking to Wall Street Journal. He'll talk to everybody. I'm sure he's been answering all kinds of reporters' questions, financial reporters, on his conference call. The question is, will there be any upgrades from analysts on this stock now that the stock has hit 25 a share, when many of these guys were calling it for 13 to 16, 17 a share? They're all $10 behind this stock ish. Some are at 20. Many are 17, 18. Some are at 6, which is a joke, which really means they're not analysts. They're idiots. But hey, I'm just a guy in front of a computer trying to figure out what the hell is going on with this world. I'm just trying to help you make money as an option writer. Thank you. James Savage, I bought back with a stinky 20 cents below the ask. The best SoFi conference call was great. It was great. Thank you, Depeche, for the update. Giddy up, kids. What is this stock going to do? 24.57. It's jumping around like crazy right now. It's doing this. We're up 350 a share, 24.62 right now. Moving up again. Volume 64 million. That's 10 million more than we traded all day yesterday. Add the 20 million pre-market. We've had 83 million trade today already on SoFi. That's a nice chunk of stock. It's not going to stop. It's going to keep on going. 24.61 right now on SoFi, 50 cents behind the high of the day of 25.11. And could we break it again? You're damn right we could. Stick around and find out. Welcome to the party, pals. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're enjoying the show. Option writers are being rewarded for their following of SoFi as option writers. Cash secured put writers are really cashing in. I love this game. I hope you love this game too. Thank you all. Welcome to the program. 24.50 to 24.55 range is kind of what we see it at right at the moment. Depeche, lots of other things cooking too right now. There you go. GameStop down 8 at 22.90. Now it's 22.87, where SoFi is 24.49. SoFi has passed the GameStop stock price by a country mile. GameStop needs to get going. Rocket Lab 45.04, down just 7 cents. Waiting for Rocket Lab to pop again. Watching this market with a 10-point drop on the Dow, 11-point gain on S&P, and an 85-point gain on NASDAQ. Giddy up. Lisa, I'm up over 1,000%. I'm up over 1,000% on a SoFi March 2026 $25 call that I bought. How about that? Charlie, boom, just closed 8 times 20 August 29 cash ticket puts. Sold them for 101, bought back for 18 cents in less than a month since my last roll. Neat. There you go. I don't know what stock he's talking about, but he did a move. And congratulations. 24.48 on SoFi, with now volume approaching 68 million shares in 17 minutes. 17 minutes, 68 million. So we got real action on SoFi. There's definitely street interest here happening, and the shorters are getting whacked. There you go. GameStop down 12, Rocket Lab down 11, and the Microsoft up 365. The Dow down 31 at the moment. Thank you all for joining in. And again, thank you for answering the question of the day. 380 of you have come through for me. You're trying to predict, where will SoFi be at the end of the year? Over $30 a share, 22% now say this thing's going to be over 30 by the end of the year, Briz. 25 to 30, 44% going, that's where it's going. It's just touched 25.11 this morning. It'll easily handle 25.30 by the end of the year. 27% think 20 to 25. 7% of you think under 20. This thing's going to collapse and trade under 20. Unreal. 205 thumbs ups are in the house for today's program. Now 212. Thank you so much for that. It is so much appreciated. Love it. The YouTube algorithms are going, whoa, this channel's active. Thank you. 361 people here. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying writing options for a living, for a side gig. I hope that option writing is helping you possibly realize a much better retirement than you thought you were going to have a year or 2 or 3 ago. Thank you all for joining in. Sharon, AMD is within a whisker of NVIDIA, by the way. Savage Wall Street, boom, sold one bull, $15 cash secured put expiring October. Stinker triggers at 360. Thank you. May I have another? There you go, Savage. Trying to make some dough. 24.49 on SoFi. Up about 347. We're jumping around 10, 20 cents almost per trade. We're all over the map here. 24.31 now. 70 million volume now. We've got action all over the place. In 19 minutes, 70 million shares of SoFi have gone through. GameStop down 17, Rocket Lab down 22, Spiders are up 71. The Dow is at the moment off 62 cents. The meme stocks that caught the attention of the market lately, Open, Krispy Kreme, Kohl's, GoPro, they're all lower this morning, and they're not catching the bid at this point. Qs are up 246 at 570.60. Keep an eye on your Qs. The high today, 572.11. We're now back to 570.60. Interesting patterns happening there. Obviously, a dead cat bounce higher to start the day over there. 24.18 on SoFi with a high of 25.11. Over 70 million traded. We are going to have one hell of a day here today as SoFi delivers phenomenal results. Surpassed the street estimates, up their guidance. This company is the real deal. The question is, when is it an S&P 500 company? When will it become one of those? What will it do? What will it take? 26.6 billion market cap now on SoFi. It used to be that you needed 14 to 16 billion in market cap to be eligible for S&P. Then they upped it to, I don't know, 20 billion. Now this stock is 26.6 billion today. If it wants to go up another 10, 15% to the 30 range, closer to 30 range, that would put them over 30 billion in market cap. Is that going to make them eligible? I don't know. They are a profitable company. They're U.S. based. They trade quite heavily. They're growing their company at leaps and bounds. S&P inclusion. There are probably 50 S&P companies right now in the bottom 50 that aren't even close to SoFi's performance. So SoFi could be the 420th best stock or the 385th best stock. I have no idea. Does anyone want to take a shot at that? I don't know. I wonder if ChatGPT could tell you. Does anyone play with ChatGPT? Do you want to ask ChatGPT the market cap of the bottom 50 S&P 500 stocks? What's their market capitalization? Is SoFi above at least 50 of them? Or what companies on the S&P 500 have a market cap over $25 billion? And how, where do they rank? You may find that SoFi is quite a bit up there. Are they at all-time highs today? That's a question. Is 25.11 an all-time high for SoFi shares? Are we in that neighborhood? I'm wondering. Savage of Wall Street says anyone that wants to get into that AI party right now, selling one $24 cash secured put expiring January will bring you $3.75 a share. Just saying. Doug, SoFi may have hit the all-time high today. Is that true? Savage of Wall Street right now, GameStop is a bit red. All shenanigans. So a $25 cash secured put expiring January would bring you over $5.20 on GameStop. That is a deal. Lisa, I think 28.26 is SoFi's all-time high single trade. It may have not closed there, but it might have traded there. And Lisa, you could be right. We're getting closer all the time, aren't we, to that number? Isn't that amazing? 24.42 here. As best I can tell you, 24.34, 24.40. Volume on SoFi now, 74 million. 20 million more than yesterday all day, and that's in 23 minutes. We have eviscerated yesterday's volume on SoFi. Qs are up 227. SoFi's up 333. GameStop down 15 cents. Rocket Lab down just 5 cents. Coming on again. Microsoft up 278. Apple is down 217. Nvidia's up 207 to 178.80. We've got Google down 14 cents. Tesla down 533. Amazon down 91. Netflix down 581. Broadcom up 631, IBM down 53 cents. ASTS down 143, HIMS down 215, MSTR strategy, MicroStrategy up 40 cents. AI down 37, Supermicro up 6 pennies at 60.11. Palantir's up a nickel, 5 cents, 157.93. Intel down 16, SmartRent 114 a share. Coinbase down 130, Costco down 380 to 930 bucks. EI Lilly down $43, getting a hit. Uber down $3. Cisco Systems up 60 to 68.52. Adobe up 232. AMD at 179 a share, up 542. Unity down 45 cents. Spire down 17. Moderna down 115. Pfizer down 20. HPQ up a dime. Goldman up 384. Boeing down 530. JP Morgan is up 210. Walmart up 37 cents to 97.98. American Airlines down a nickel. DraftKings down 42 cents. AMC down 5 at 306 a share. Royal Caribbean at 28.21, down $28.21. $28 a share on Royal Caribbean, getting hit today to 323. Carvana down 134. Royal Caribbean, I think, came out with earnings, and the stock is getting hit today. The growth it failed to impress Wall Street's expectations. Well, keep in mind that Royal Caribbean is carrying $30 billion in debt, about $29.5 billion in debt overall, and with higher rates internationally, or the possibility of a bit of a slower world economy, that could be viewed negatively for Royal Caribbean. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm glad to have you here. Bobby, Chat GPT pegs SoFi between the 350 to 450 largest companies in the S&P 500 if it were to be in the S&P 500. Very interesting, Bobby. Fair estimate, it calls it. Yeah, I wonder, I know there's ways to get the market cap values of S&P 500s. You can rank them. I think you can do a Google search on it at least. But yeah, I would guess that at 26 plus billion in market cap, that SoFi would certainly be in the top 400 of the largest S&P 500 companies by market cap. The fact that they are making a profit and doing expected to do 3.3 plus billion in revenue certainly would give them an inclusion there. They are meeting metrics, certainly beginning to meet the metrics of S&P. The question for us and the question out there in general is, what is the S&P committee looking for to include a new company into its S&P 500 index? Are they interested in adding a fintech finance company, chartered bank, fintech financing? What is it? How many members? 11.7 million members. Is that significant enough to be added to the index? We don't know. Time will tell. I kind of get the impression that we're going to wake up one day and find out that they included them. They're going to start trading in a month into the index. Like, it's just going to come out of the blue. 5D chess. Yeah, SoFi is above average of all the S&P 500. Zed, who will get into the S&P 500 first? GameStop or SoFi? Oh, it'll be SoFi. GameStop's only worth 10 billion in market cap, with 9 billion cash. SoFi 26 billion, cash flowing their way in there, growing their earnings. But again, GameStop could well grow over the next 2 years. But what are they doing with that 9 billion? They've got to turn that 9 billion into a 20% a year return instrument. They got to bring in 1.8 billion with that money, not just interest at 4 or 5%. They need to bring in a couple of billion in revenue on that 9 billion. What are they going to do with it? I don't know. Anyone have any suggestions? Do let me know. We'll find out. We'll follow it, and we'll see what gives. Thank you, everybody, for being with me today, and enjoy the ride. 24.40 on SoFi. We're up 3.30. We are not giving up this $24 price point at this point. 24.30, 24.40 on 78 million volume for SoFi. GameStop's just off 20 cents. Rocket Lab is down about 20 cents at the moment. So there's cash secured put opportunities here and there. And on SoFi, opportunity knocks. If you want to write covered calls, write 25s, 27s. You want to write 30s, Jan 26, 30s. Knock yourself out. Take some dollars. Why not? Giddy up. I like this game. I hope you're having fun, kids. I like what I see here. I hope you're enjoying what you are noticing here. Jen, let's take a look here at January 2026 contract positions. Again, now my quotes are a little behind here, but the $20 cash secured puts that so many of you wrote at $7, $8, $9 each, they're 146 to 153 now. Down a buck today. They're falling out of bed. The $25 puts for Jan 26 are down 177 to 388. They're now 355 bid. Call options on SoFi, $25 call option expiring Jan 26 are going for between 340 and 350 each, up 144 today. 28s are going for 217 to 251. We've seen them trade at 265 today. But $30 calls, if you want to write $30 calls on your SoFi, you're going to get almost $1.90, maybe $2. 184, 208 last bid ask. 2,800 of those have traded today at $30 call options. For January 27, on the put side, the $25 Jan 27 puts have dropped from 750, 775 now to 633, 585 to 615 bid ask. They're still falling. The $20 Jan 27s are down to 360, down 90 cents with a 330 bid. On the call side, you want to write a $25 call for Jan 27, you'll get paid about $7 a contract, which means you're willing to take $32 a share to be taken out of your SoFi. Did you pay $8, $9, $10 for this stuff? You can pre-sell it. You can offer it net for $32 if you want, with a $25 write. You want to write a $30 call for Jan 27, you'll be paid between $5.05 and $5.50 a share for the 30s, which is again a $35 offering of your stock. If that works for you, there you go. You have an opportunity to take advantage of that. Now, obviously, you can write much closer in contracts. No question about that. August 15th, which I believe are the third Friday, you want to write $25 calls that expire in like 3 weeks. You'll get about 75, 80 cents for the 25s. You want to write 30s that expire in 3 weeks. You'll only get 11 cents for those. So that's a little too far to go. You want to write cash secured puts on your SoFi that expire in the third Friday of August. You can write 20s and get 10 cents. You can write 24s and get $1. You can write 25s and get $1.60 or so. You can write 30s and get about $6, which is just only book value. Not worth it to do those. Interesting scenarios going through, everybody. Welcome to the program, all. Hope you're having fun this morning. 24.35 on your SoFi shares. Volume on those shares are now pushing approximately 80 million shares on SoFi. GameStop down 22, Rocket Lab down 52. Giddy up, everyone. Isn't this fun? I like this game. We've got 407 people answering the question of the day, and we have a thumbs up meter now at 227. Thank you all for this. 320 people watching. 6% of the 407 people are thinking the stock of SoFi will be under 20 at the end of the year in 5 months from now. $20 to $25 a share. 26% of you think this is right where we're going to be, right where we are right about now. 43% of you are thinking, 25 to 30, Bruce. We're going to be 25 to 30. And 25% of you are saying, oh, baby, we're going over 30 by the end of the year. That number was 18% this morning. It's now 25%, over 30 a share on GameStop by the end of the year. I'm tending to go with the over $30 a share crowd. I don't think that the third quarter will be a disappointment. I think there'll be blowout numbers. I think the third quarter will make the company revise upward again their numbers. I think the end of the year will be another breakout quarter, which will blow everything out of the water. I think 18 to 20 million members will be involved with SoFi, maybe more than 20 million by the end of the year, which could mean 35, 40 million products being utilized by the members of this company. This is phenomenal revenues. I think the revenues will break 4 billion, $1 billion a quarter. Gross revenues are going to be happening here very shortly. Profits, 40, 50 cents a share and up for 26, 60, 80, $1 a share profits, 27, $2 a share profit. I don't know. I mean, just it's exponential growth. 100 million members is where these guys are going. This is where they're going to be. Netflix has 200 something million. Costco has what, 100 million? GameStop has 50 million subscribers to their webpage. Look, SoFi will have 100 million members, 10 times the number right now. This company is going to be much larger. You are looking at a nothing burger today. If you think, oh, it's great, I got an $8 average and I'm at $24, I've tripled my money. Bunk, you got nothing yet. You're going to quadruple from here. It's going to 100. It's going there. You just sit back and just do this. How many shareholders of Apple and Amazon and Nvidia, Google became millionaires doing what I'm doing right now? They work there. They got shares. They earn shares every quarter, every 6 months, every year as employees. They ended up with stock splits with all kinds of stock. And how many Apple employees that joined that company in its first 10 years from 80, what year would that be? From 79, 80 to 1990, 93, 94. How many of those employees became multimillionaires just doing this? SoFi is offering you opportunities to become very wealthy with option writing and holding stock. And Jen is generating this
Giving
bagel
you the
of the
offer
day.
of a bagel.
Look at this bagel today. Oh my gosh.
Tuesday special.
The Tuesday special has just arrived. Jen, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm a little busy today. Just a tad busy today.
I didn't look. Were the numbers really disappointing?
Oh, it was just a
Was
boring.
it terrible?
The pre-market.
bloodbath?
What a yawn fest.
What a yawn.
Oh, everyone around here was just going, oh, there's nothing going on here,
Really?
Versa.
I might as well just take the kids to school.
Why do I give this guy a thumbs up? He doesn't predict anything.
I thought they'd get the morning off, but no, they have to go to school.
What is that? No, yes, it was a very good morning. It's been a wonderful session. We're at 24.12 on SoFi, up 3.15 a share. We hit a high of 25.11 already today.
Okay, but what I want to know
Okay.
is what the talking heads, have they changed their prediction on what SoFi will go to? Have you seen any of those yet?
We really haven't noticed that yet.
They're going to go from 11 to 13.
Yeah, viewers are watching closely all of the talk out there. Noto is on the tour. He'll be doing all the TV stops.
Yeah.
We know he's going to be on
Sure.
CNBC, Bloomberg.
Yeah.
He'll be on all the networks all day. So the stock.
I sure hope they feed him each time.
Well, sure, he's got handlers. I'm sure he'll look after, give him protein bars or something. It's been it will be busy for him. We are higher on SoFi than GameStop.
Oh,
GameStop is 22 something. SoFi is 24 something.
wow.
SoFi just blew past GameStop's price.
There you go.
GameStop is worth $20 a share in cash. GameStop, $9 billion cash. They're worth $20 a share in cash. There's no worry there.
We might be the only people, though, that compare those two.
We're the only ones who know. The rest of the street is blind and oblivious. And of course, analysts are not helping GameStop's cause.
That's it.
And very
Instead
few
of talking
analysts.
heads, I should call them.
Yeah, very few
analysts.
help the SoFi cause. But look at this ham and egg and cheese on a toasted sesame seed bagel.
Yeah, get that napkin. There you go.
I'm going to have
ready.
sesame seeds all over my face.
It might be a little warm. A little warm? No? Okay. Good. It was a very foggy morning. It still is. We've got that diffused light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see the fog on the top of the building. The bottom's sunny, but the top is foggy.
It is
See now,
what it is.
the whole idea is to make the cheese stick to the ham, and then you just went and ripped your ham off the cheese.
I'm ripping my ham off my cheese. I'm such a bad
Didn't
guy.
your mother talk to you about that?
I mean, come on, Bruce. What can we say? Double D says, I sold $30 covered call for $1.80 for December SoFi. 20 of them. $30 covered calls are being written. 20 of them for $1.80. That's $3,600 American dollars in Double D's fists right now. I'll wait a few days to get them back. That's no problem. Zeta State, I bought back SoFi. Cash Secret put $20 strikes and $22 strikes all together. 20 contracts, bought them all back. I'm taking the money, and I'm now selling cash secured puts on GameStop. How about that trade?
There you go.
Jill go, Zed, I believe SoFi gets in first. I will wager a bottle of bourbon that SoFi will become a member of the S&P before GameStop. I kind of tend to agree. Tom says, I put in a stinker to buy back SoFi Jan 26 puts for 131. I sold them for 753. Ready to go with an at-the-money puts for GameStop for July 2026, paying over $5.
What they say about pigs and hogs.
Doing good. Gilgo, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Lemon pie for the win. $25 donation from Gilgo.
Oh,
thank you so much. A little bit of Tokyo money and a little bit of pocket money for Auntie Jen while she waits to join me in Amsterdam.
Hey, I'm going camping, bud. That's right. I'm going camping in a new campground we've never been to before. Ooh, ah. And this one has go-karts. Ooh, ah. And mini golf.
Jen needs
and the
go-kart
river.
money, go-kart money, mini golf money, and Jameson's money. That's what Jen needs.
And you'll never believe it, but guess what's right kind of in the middle? So here we have this middle little concession stand with go-karts and mini golf and ice cream.
Ice cream money for Jen.
Possibly a Slurpee or two. That's why a girl has a flask. You can buy a Slurpee and then
up it a little bit.
Then, you know, make it your own. A fusion between playground and adulthood.
A fusion.
A fusion.
Oh my God.
It could happen.
Oh, it could happen.
Just have to make sure my family all has their own flask.
Yeah, you bring your own flask. Don't be hitting me up on my flask. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much. Thank you everybody for being with me. Pickcomb, well, let's see who wants to take my interesting covered calls on SoFi. I'm wondering how many crazy gamblers want those contracts.
They're out there.
Richard, good morning, Auntie Jen. Same with John Gill.
And John.
Let's go here. Zed Estate is thinking, Gilgo, I'm sure you're right. Now that SoFi has popped, using the margin to write cash secured puts on GameStop now that I have closed by SoFi. B. Tizzle, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning, B.
Zed, 204 thumbs up, so we're beyond that too. Tom, Auntie Jen, put a ring on this man's finger before you lose him. Bobby, boom, started $30.
He doesn't wear it.
Started $30 SoFi covered calls.
You might notice I have a ring somewhere too.
I'm trying to talk to you, but I can't talk to you right now. I'm being interrupted here. Aren't you going to miss this?
I was just responding to a comment. I was not just willy-nilly bringing this topic up.
Okay.
You want to tell them about the first ring you ever bought me that we lost? No.
Don't think we need to go there.
I'm just not good with rings. My hands don't like them. Yeah. I take them off in the middle of the night and throw them and just hope I hear where they land. So in the morning I don't have to check the entire room.
Is it too much information? I don't know. I'm just asking.
There are other people out there who also have sensitive hands.
Okay.
That
there is that.
Can't take that kind of stimulation.
Have you noticed your SoFi? It's going up again, 2460. It's climbing again. We're going for that 2511 number.
That there is bagel power. That's what that is, right there.
Bagel power. Did you
have a good sleep last night?
Yeah, until about 3:30. Yeah.
Okay.
About an hour to go, I woke up. Kind of struggled the last hour, but
that's because your brain was saying, "You should go look at SoFi. You should go look at SoFi."
It's all good. SoFi volume now, 92 million.
All right.
We traded 54 yesterday for the whole day.
And I'm sure that was higher than normal. The day before the numbers.
Yesterday was that was not. No, that's not. Interestingly, it was a normal day yesterday.
I would have expected a bit of anticipation going on.
We've been getting that all week.
Yes.
almost
Right.
2 weeks. 24.63 on your SoFi, moving in about 58 cents away, or 50 odd cents away from a new high of the day. We're looking for 25.11 or higher to set a new intraday and multi-year high. Go SoFi, go. One freaking Jim Cramer was asked about SoFi earlier today.
Yeah.
And he started talking about Whirlpool. He is so full of. Juan, good morning, Uncle Bruce, Lady Jim. Bagel. It's yummy, says Juan. Jim Cramer says Palantir will hit $200.
Oh.
And that will put it at about 750 times earnings. Stephen,
I can see
Butler,
that. That
hello.
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean that's a solid investment.
By next year, they could totally be trading at 700 times what they are.
Look at that bagel. Ham, egg, cheese on a sesame seed.
Well, I'm gonna go have my coffee.
You are?
I am.
I'm gonna miss you. Okay.
Look at that. You know how he can do that? That's why his eyes are brown. Goodbye, everybody. Have a lovely Tuesday.
You think I pay the price? Does he pay the price? Oh my God. Thank you, Jan. What a guy has to do to get a bagel. Oh my God. Thank you everyone for being here. Stephen Butler, bagel. Welcome all to the program. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for the thumbs ups. 227 is the last I saw. We'll get a refresh on the thumbs up meter. 236. Thank you, everybody. We have 423 people answering the question of the day. Take your shot at that, please. And what is SoFi doing? 24.71. We're going back to 25 here. We're on a roll. Is it going to break into a new high? Stay tuned. So good. 24.79. What can I tell you? We're rolling. Bobby, I'm thinking this is the lunch hour to close. June 26, 20 cash secured puts to begin. Jan 27, $27 cash secured puts. Gilgo, I just sold 10 June 18, 26, $25 cash secured puts. Sorry, everybody. Just sold 10 June 25s for $664 a contract. Am I doing this right, Uncle Bruce? Thank you again. Writing $25 cash secured puts and bringing in $6,640 in other people's money to add to your account and earn daily interest on it. There is nothing wrong with this move. Savage of Wall Street, SoFi is the ray of hope in this sea of red today. Today, I'm watching closely to write cash secured puts on so many choices. Giddy up. 24.67 to 24.72 seems to be where we are right at the moment. On SoFi, up 368, and the volume on SoFi now 95.7 million. 95.7 million traded. GameStop is down 13, looks a little better. Rocket Lab though down 63 at the moment. Cheers, everybody. This bagel is delicious. $24.72. Are we going to take a run through 25 again? And are we going higher? Shorters are getting whacked right now, people. Shorters are in big trouble here. Jeff, this thing's closing in on 96 million shares traded. James of the Misty Tree, I lost my first wedding ring in the surf in San Diego. Finger shrinkage. We had a ring finder guy come out with his metal detector, and he worked the grid for hours at low tide, but nope, never found it. Joe, don't be disappointed in me, Bruce, but I did buy a small position, $1,000 on SoFi contracts yesterday. I went long. I was pleasantly pleased to sell them back first thing this morning. Back to writing contract. Tom James, the Misty Tree, was in the pool. I was in the pool. Shrinkage in the pool. 24.72, 24.74 on Sofi. Savage says, SOUN, $10. Cash secured puts expiring January are bringing in almost 20% right now. The stock is at 11. Writing 10s gets you 20%. Welcome on to the party. What a day we're having today. Love it. Goodbye to the bagel, baby. Beautiful. Wonderful. Oh my goodness. Last bite. Oh boy. Man. Thank you all for being here. Go, baby, go. $97.5 million volume on your Sofi. We're coming up to 100 million now in 52 minutes. Very active on Sofi. 24.58, 24.75, 24.56, 24.79. We're bopping back and forth here, 10, 15 cents, 20 cents. Back and forth. Shorters out there are getting really hit. I'm sure they're getting margin calls to come up with capital to carry their position. Others might be being bought in or forced in. There could be a lot of turnover going on shorters. It's wild out there. The question is this Sofi going to sit in the 24 to 25 range for a while, 23 to 26? Or are we going to possibly witness a run to $30? Are we going to see a run to 30 in anticipation of even higher results? Is this company a takeover target? Is this stock being bought up right now? Almost 100 million shares today. Is a whole bunch of this buying from large hedge fund scenario players? Is there someone out there through different parties trying to acquire a bunch of this paper? I'm just a guy in front of a computer looking at the stock trading at 24.63 here, asking, hey man, we've had 100 million go through like in less than an hour on a billion existing stock. There's a billion shares out there. 100 million, that's 10% of the company trading in the first hour today. What is going on? Why doesn't it go back to 21.22? It's at 24.50.60 right here. Is it going to go to 26, 25, 6, 27 today? Would it open tomorrow at 28.5 to 29 if continual buying keeps coming in? If the pressure is on the shorters, will it run right through 30 and get to 32, 34? Remember, when they gap out, when stocks gap on the upside, they really gap out, and shorters get taken to the cleaners. You've seen this. You've been here long enough. You know what I'm talking about. It's happening. It has happened before. It can happen again. 24.49, 24.54. Hey, Some people go, oh, no, it just dropped 20 cents. Nothing's happening. It's okay. And then it pops 30, 40 cents in 2 minutes. You go, oh, wait a minute. Maybe there is something happening. There you go. A lot of interesting activity going on SoFi. I love it. If the stock were to be a takeover candidate, what would it take to take over this company? What price per share would you get the board of directors to say, we're taking this offer? What would it have to be? It ain't going to be $25 a share. It's not going to be 30. What would be a takeover offer? If Amazon wanted to buy this company, lock, stock, and barrel, Apple wanted them, Google wants them, a larger bank wants them, what price per share would have to be made to make this deal happen with the cooperation and backing of the board of directors of SoFi? That's what I'm curious about. Always curious about. $24.50 right now. Would it be $40 a share? Would that be the number? Would it be $45 a share? Would that be the number? I'm just a guy asking a question. I don't know. I'm just, $24.57 right now. There is no one shareholder that owns more than 7-8% of the company. I don't know of one. There's no founder here. In theory, any outfit out there with enough capital could acquire easily 10% of this company. Make their intentions known. I don't know. I'm just a guy asking the question. Well, there you go. What can I say? James is saying to Tom, exactly. Luckily, Megan, the boss, was right there when it happened, so I didn't have to come up with the Costanza-esque type lie. Walter, good morning, NT-Gen. Walter, I will miss you too. The Savage of Wall Street, $25 AAOI cash secret puts expiring January can bring you $675 right now. Just saying, 25% of your troubles is not bad. Worst case, you're buying the shares at $18.25, which is kind of awesome. Tom, 10 GameStop puts, June 26 for $10.25. Pick home, SoFi goes to 26 plus by August. Is that going to happen, Bruce? Sharon, AMD now $2 higher than NVIDIA. There you go, but not as many shares outstanding and nowhere near the value of that company. Of course, 24.32, 24.35 as we watch the SoFi shares fluctuate here toward 20, 30, 40, 50 cents like nothing. Most interesting, Savage Wall Street, Novo Nordisk sinks on guidance cut. Wow, they make up Ozempic and they're lowering guidance. This is a precursor of things to come, yet SoFi kills all metrics. Zed Estate, Tom, sold puts at what strike? What did you do those at? Zed is curious to know. 24.30 on SoFi. The volume now 102 million in 58 minutes. 102 million traded in 58 minutes on SoFi today. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the action. We've dreamt about the day that SoFi would trade at $24, $25 a share. That has been a dream around here for years. And finally, it's happening. 439 people have answered my poll question of the day. Thank you. Keep those going. We have 237 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. Keep that going. 26% of the people answering my question today are saying they believe the shares of SoFi will be trading at over 30 a share by the end of this year. I tend to agree with that group. I think that group has it right. $25 to $30 a share by the end of the year. 43% are thinking we're going to be right where we are now, right between 25 and 30. Kind of right where we are now. 20 to 25 a share, 25%. And under 20 a share, 7% are the doubters. Out of 440, 7% think under 20 a share is where we're going to be. Well, we'll see about that. Welcome all to the party and welcome all to the show. Thank you for joining me this morning from wherever you are out there. Tom says, Zed, I'm sorry, a $30 strike, be at 30 in the next few months, I think. Tom did 10 GameStop cash secured puts at $30 each, June 26 expiry, a year from now, for $10.25. So he's hoping that the GameStop will go up about $7 or more a share in a year, and that those $10.25 contracts will be worthless. He's just hauled in $10,250 in cash for the $30,000 commitment he made to buy 1,000 shares of GameStop at 30. They're giving him $10.25 to do it. So he is actually risking $19.75 a share to buy GameStop net on this deal. That is a great trade, Tom. I love it. That gives you $40,000 in cash sitting in your account. Depending on the brokerage firm you're with, you could be hauling in daily interest on all of that money while you're waiting for this to play out. If you pull in 5% over the next year, you're going to haul in $2,000 more in interest on that 40 grand. So that contract is actually $12.25. You buy it back for $1. You've made yourself a nice dollar here. Well done, indeed. A wonderful percentage return right there. Bobby, my new average 1865 on Sofi. Go ahead and buy my shares and take me out at 30. I'm averaging 1865. Take me out. Go ahead. I dare you. I'm right here. 24.33 on Sofi. 24.33. Volume 103.8 million. Almost 104 million traded. And 1 hour and 1 minute today. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Hope you're having fun out there, kids. Keep up the good work. Any of you need a one-on-one session with me to kind of go over your game plan, let me know. We'll look at getting together when we can. Thank you again for all the support that you give this channel. It's just incredible. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday. And tomorrow night, the final Gold Bagel primetime live show will be held under the current format of this channel. And then Thursday will be our last day together on a live format here as we shut down this format for now. And I will start producing recorded videos rather than live videos and start trading in August on the open market and let you know what I'm doing. So you can follow me on that. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe if you want to get updates on future videos and updates on this channel. Make money in the meantime, kids. Get richer out there. We're down 36 points on the Dow. The Qs are up 179. They're not performing like they did this morning. They were up to 572. We're at 569.90. SoFi 24.42.43. As these shares are holding that 24 level rather nicely, wondering if we're going to take another run at 25. One never knows. The volume on SoFi now with an hour and 3 minutes into the day, 104.6 million. We did 20 million in the pre-market, so we've traded 124 million shares this morning, pre-market and open market, well above normal, of course. GameStop 22.78, down 19 cents. Just waiting for GameStop to take off to 30.35 and more. Rocket Lab down 67 cents at 44.38. Microsoft is up 158. It was higher than that this morning. It was up to about 517.60. It's now 514. 518 is the multi-year high hit a little while ago. Might have been yesterday. Over on Apple, down 152. NVIDIA up 158. Google up 57 cents. The Tesla shares were down 550 on Tesla, down 135 a share on Amazon, down 831 on Netflix. So some of the Magnificent Sevens are not performing today. They're underperforming. But hey, markets go up and markets go down. 71-point drop on the Dow so far today. Thank you again, all of you out there. Don't forget to honor the Knights of Ni and bring in some dollars. Put in your stink bids and stink offers and enjoy lovely gains. Mr. Lucky, I am number 268 on your, make that 238 on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, everybody. Please hit the thumbs up if you're watching the rerun. Thank you, Pitcomb, Savage Wall Street. All right, folks, I'm going to go live in 27 minutes so we can keep an eye on this market. Anyone wants to catch me, 8 a.m. California time, says Savage. Andrea, as you suggested yesterday, I'm folding my arms on my call credit spread on the Qs. 580.85 expiring in 17 days. Right on. 569.87. You're looking good there. B Tizzle, neat. Boeing Tiger, Savage Wall Street, hitting the knee emojis. James of the Misty Tree just got 4 SoFi November 25s for 325. I'm not sure if these are written puts or written calls, or I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty good. Corinne, Juan, knee emoji, Savage Wall Street. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Have a great day. You too, my friend. Make a lot of money out there, kids. Keep the drive alive and get richer. Thank you very much. James of Misty Tree. Thank you. Cash the Kid puts, Bruce. I wrote Cash the Kid puts on SoFi 4 November 25s for $325 each. There you go. $1,300 in cash for November. There you go. All righty. I have a great day, says Double D, D.H. Ruda, and Andrea hitting the knee emojis. Don't forget to honor the Knights of Knee. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your session. Get richer. And don't be sorry for it. You earned it. You deserve it. And I love that you're doing it. Keep us posted how it's going. We'll keep an eye on this market from the sidelines. And we'll be in this market in August, and we'll trade along with you. Thank you all. Andrea, thank you, all of you. We'll see you later. This is Bruce from Calgary saying bye.